Hello students, today we are going to study about Science Class 7 Chapter 17 Forest, our lifeline. Topics to be covered: forest profile, importance of forest, interdependence of plants and animals in forest, deforestation and conservation of forest. Student, forest is a natural resource comprising various types of trees, shrubs, herbs, climbers, and creepers. Today, forests occupy approximately one third of the total area of Earth on Earth. Let us learn more about forest in this video. There are different types of plants of varied height and sizes in the forest. Depending on the height of the tree and the types of animals that live there, forest can be divided into different layers: emergent, canopy, understory, and forest floor. The topmost layer of the forest is known as the emergent layer. This layer is at a height of 40 meters from the ground and receives maximum sunlight. Birds of prey such as eagle and hawk live here, as it is easier for them to spot their prey. Canopy layer. Next layer is canopy layer. It is the layer below the emergent layer and is the thickest layer. It measures about 20 meter to 40 meter above the ground. The branches overlap each other, forming a continuous layer of thick foliage. Very little sunlight and rain penetrates it. Next is understory. It is the region between the canopy and the forest floor. It measures about 20 meters from the ground. As the canopy blocks the sunlight, the region has large-leaved plants and small trees can survive with less sunlight. And the smallest layer, the last layer, is forest floor. This is the ground layer of the forest. It is the dark, damp with decaying leaves, fruits, and other dead things. It is estimated that only 2% of the sunlight reaches the floor. Means forest floor receive minimum sunlight. The decomposers such as fungi and bacteria which are seen on the forest floor decomposes the dead plant and animals matter into fertile humus that increases the fertility of the soil. So what is humus? Humus is the dead remaining of the plants and animals which increase the fertility of the soil. Importance of forest. There are many importance of forest: economical importance of forest, environmental importance of forest, ecological importance of forest, and religious importance of forest. Forests are very important to all living organisms, including plants, animals, and human beings. Forests provide food and shelter to plant and animals. Forests purify air. Plants produce oxygen during photosynthesis. This oxygen is used by animals, including human beings, during respiration. All living things produce carbon dioxide during respiration, and process such as burning of fossil fuel also produce carbon dioxide. So carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas that increases the earth temperature. So what is the greenhouse gas. Carbon dioxide is the greenhouse gas which increase the earth's temperature. Forestry absorb the carbon dioxide during photosynthesis and give out oxygen. Hence, forests purify air and also maintain the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the nature. That is why forest is called green lungs of the nature. So why forests are called green lungs of the nature? Because forestry absorb the carbon dioxide during the photosynthesis and give out oxygen and purify air and maintain the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in the nature. That is why forests are called the green lungs of the nature. Regulation of rainfall. Plant and trees in forest absorb water from the soil through their roots. Some of this water is released into the atmosphere in the form of water vapor by the process of transpiration and help in the formation of clouds. These clouds undergo precipitation to form rain. Replenishment of groundwater and prevention of floods. In forest, rainwater does not hit the forest floor directly. Instead, it falls on the leaves of the tree and plant of the forest. The rainwater then slowly drips down the leaves onto the forest floor and seeps into the soil. Thus, forest prevent flood and replenish the groundwater, and forest also prevents soil erosion. The roots of the forest, plant and trees hold the soil together, thereby preventing soil erosion. Forest also prevents soil erosion by preventing flood that wash away the top layer of the soil. And of course, forests supply many useful product, timber or wood, medicinal plant, bamboo, gums and resin, food items, various medicinal plants such as neem, amla, eucalyptus is extracted and quinine, a medicine is used to treat malaria, is extracted from the bark of the cinchona tree. Bamboo is used to make paper and furniture. We obtain food items such as nuts, honey, spices, tea and coffee beans from forest. Interdependence of plant and animals in forest. Animal and plants are interdependent on each other by different ways. Forests are home to a great variety of plants, animals and microorganisms. All organisms found in a forest are interlinked. Together, all living things make up the biotic components of forest habitat. We have already discussed autotrophs such as green plants can make their own food and thus are called producer. Heterotrophs such as humans depend upon the plant either directly or indirectly for food, so are called consumers. In a forest, herbivores that eat plant are eaten by carnivorous or omnivorous. This forms a food chain. What is food chain? Food chain is a linear sequence of organisms that are related to each other by means of food. It shows how living organisms depend on each other for food. And what is a food web? You can see in this slide. In nature, many food chains coexist. An organism can be a part of more than one food chain. This network of interlinked food chain is called a food web. Causes of deforestation. First of all, what is deforestation? Deforestation is the large scale of cutting down of trees is called deforestation. So what are the major causes of deforestation? Agricultural activities, logging, urbanization, desertification, mining, forest fire. These all are the major causes of deforestation. And what are the impacts of deforestation? There are various impacts of deforestation: environmental, economic, and social impacts of deforestation. Environmental impacts: loss of biodiversity, loss of water catchment area, increased risk of flooding, soil erosion, and sedimentation. Enhanced greenhouse effect. As we have already discussed, that forest absorb carbon dioxide, that is why, and give out oxygen, that is why forests are called green lungs of the nature. And when deforestation occur, it enhance greenhouse effect. Economic impact: depletion of natural resources. And social effects of indigenous people. Conservation of forest. Conservation of forest means how we conserve forest. There are some methods how we conserve forest. Conservation of forest is a national problem, so it must be tackled with the perfect coordination between forest department and other department. People participation in the for conservation of forest is of vital importance, so we must get them involved in the national task. The cutting of trees in the forest must be stopped at all cost. Afforestation or special program like Van Mahotsav should be launched on grand scale. Celebration of all functions festivals should be preceded with the tree plantation. Cutting of timber and other forest produce should be restricted. Grassland should be regenerated. Forest Conservation Act 1980 should be strictly implemented to check the deforestation. Several center of excellence has been set up. Award should be given. Prevention of overgrazing, protection from forest fire, conservation of forest into protected areas. Thank you for watching.